Let's see, TIBIA coin price. Why is the TIBIA coin price going so high? Everybody's freaking out because of the 36, 37 KK, even 40 K per TIBIA coin in all of these servers. Why is this?
TIBIA Blackjack. Play now and win many TIBIA coins. Blackjack, Roulette, Crash Game, and High-Low. Plus the chance of winning 250 TIBIA coins every week. All provably fair games. Link on the description.
It's basically because you have a lot of money in the game and people don't know where to spend it. Are you going to buy a sold item? Okay, that's nice. Okay, you spend 240k. Turns out this guy who's selling it now has a lot of money and doesn't know where to spend it. Are you gonna buy training weapons? Probably. A high level like me is probably gonna spend a lot of money on training weapons. But if you're an active 1k player, which is you have to understand that people above a certain point, let's say 1k, they are already making a lot of money in TIBIA daily. And when double XP comes up, it's usually only 3 days. That's where you usually spend your money in training. Let's say you spend 70k training. 70k is nothing. It's nothing for the amount of money these guys have. So what do they end up doing? Nothing with that money. They just sell it. But selling it just transfer the money to somebody else who needs to spend the money. And in TIBIA, you cannot find ways to spend the money as efficiently as, let's say, training or spending it on a golden outfit. Because yeah, you can buy this Rift Runner. Okay, the Rift Runner is expensive and you will be losing your money. But to somebody else, that money doesn't disappear. It just transfers to somebody else. So it's not really disappearing from the game, and that's the issue. Because we keep having more money, way more money in the game. And it doesn't really go out. So where does it go? Eventually people start buying TIBIA coins, and that's where the price can get reflected. That's where the impact is visible, because you see it here. Everybody is talking about TIBIA coin price, you can tell. And how do you tackle this inflation? Well, let's talk about why it's happening first. First of all, it's mostly because we all have profit places. From low levels to high levels, if you know where to go, you will end up making money. Some people will make more than others, yes. High levels are already making a lot of money, true. But also mid levels, if they know where to go, they will be making decent amounts of money. So, like I said, there are no money sinks, a lot of people profiting. A lot of easy spots to make money, basically. And this translates into a huge amount of money in the game that nobody can really spend, that nobody can really sink. That's why it's called money sinks. Like you just suck out the money of the game, and that's not happening. The current money sinks are not so effective, let's say, and you end up with this. With a lot of money in the game, people trying to buy stuff at whatever price because, you know, I have more money than you. Then the other guy says, no, I have like 1 KKK, you know, I have 2 KKK. So I'm gonna buy all these things with more money and I wanna have it. So I'm gonna pay more, you know. That's how the prices go up in basically everything. That's why you can see stuff like add-ons, mounts going so high. Like Menacing X, these Mysterious Scrolls, and all these new amounts, these new items, the Eldritch items, are a clear example of and people selling by this amount of money, because it turns out there are people with enough money to sell, to buy these things, which is absurd. I don't think this is worth that much, but somebody says, well, okay, I have that money because, you know, I'm making profit everywhere. So why not? And that's how prices go way high in this game. And you see these items being sold at ridiculous amount of money because the scarcity of the items, because they are new and everybody wants them, but everybody has money, so I will pay whatever. So yeah, no money sinks translates in high prices for everything, not just Tibia coins. Tibia coins are clearly, I would say, the most popular item in the market. So everybody talks about it, but it's happening in every item that you will see in your game world. So yeah, that's what's happening. No money sinks, basically. I explained it a bit more, so if anybody doesn't understand about what's happening, so now they have an idea. But this is something that Cipsoft needs to work on if they want to control this inflation, because that's up to them. I believe they want to control it. It would be healthy for the game if they can keep a price in certain thresholds. But it's also okay if the game keeps inflating. You just have to learn how to deal with it. Your money eventually will be worthless, and people will rely on Tibia coins because this has value outside of Tibia. It's worth money. People buy Tibia coins with real life currency, so this is something that you can always rely on, and it will be the guideline for everything when it comes to value. Keeping that in mind, if prices keep going up, everybody will keep their Tibia coins instead of having balance, and they will just trade in the market when they need money. You won't see these guys having 2, 3, 5 KKK. It will be better to just keep the Tibia coins, because inflation will be eating your savings. And I don't know, maybe Cipsoft just comes up with something that makes Tibia more difficult and people are gonna be having a tough time making money. Then the money sinks actually going to hunt, which is not happening right now. That's how Tibia was back then. If you went to hunt, you might be lucky and profit, but usually was a waste. Not happening now. People are so used to just going to a hunt and I want profit and XP. If that's not happening, then Tibia sucks and I won't play because, you know, I want easy game. It's the nature of the gamer, of the player in Tibia. They want easy stuff. They don't want to work, but they want the best profits ever. But it's Tibia's job, it's Cipsoft's job to keep the game balanced, to keep the economy in the game stable, fair. So we'll see. They have to do stuff if they want to control this. Otherwise, it will keep going up and up and up. And this will be the normal price. And then we will see 40k, 50k, then 60 and so on. Until we reach 100k, which people are talking about. This reminds me of Bitcoin because everybody's talking Bitcoin will reach 100k soon. This can also happen with Tibia coins. And I would say Tibia coin price will be reaching 100k first than Bitcoin. Because I don't know, I see a lot of money in the game and this will go up. That's it, pretty much.